as we stand on Mother Earth with gratitude, connecting to our roots and opening up our crown chakras and allowing for the divine light of the heavens to come in upon us, the Shekinah. We are grateful for all that is around us, within us, below us, above us, for all that is. We are here now in a sacred moment, coming together, being here right now. What a gift. What a gift it is to be present, to be here. Woo. Pretty intense this morning, huh?
Yeah.
What's everybody doing out there? Yes, I actually even wrote what I was going to say here today, so this is an amazing thing. So it's time to listen up, everybody. It's time to listen up, because today we are speaking about the concept of gratitude. Now, gratitude is a spiritual principle that has many layers, and it is very important, and that's why we're taking very precious time with this, to think about things that are truly important to us and for us here as a community. I wanted to share this. This is from Carol Zaleski, a professor of world religions at Smith College. She says, in the world's religions, gratitude is an obligation. Psalm 107, the great biblical hymn of gratitude, begins with the injunction to give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Amen. The Jewish morning prayer says, I thank you, living and enduring God, for you have restored my life to me. Great is your faithfulness. Christians, the Eucharist comes from the Greek word thanksgiving. In this Eucharist is the central liturgical act, and the spiritual ideal is to rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and give thanks in all circumstances. Muslims in the Quran is an ever-present reminder that our existence is a sheer gift. Which of your Lord's blessings will you deny? Ramadan is a full month of gratitude, embodied in fasting and prayer, and culminating in feasting and charity. Buddhists, gratitude is the main currency of the economy of the gift, which binds the monastics to the householders, and the proper response to the rare and remarkable fact that we are having been born in the human age when the teachings have been blessed. We are in a remarkable age of life and love and healing here and now. All of this, all of these dates, all talk about thanks and giving. Bringing them together. Being grateful and extending our love and support. Putting them together. In Hinduism, gratitude is countless expressions in all the ways that they perform acts of hospitality and service towards the divine in their own temples, in their homes, and in the giant temples and shrines that they constantly give gratitude to all the aspects of the divinity. In East Asian societies where the three teachings of Confucian, Taoist, and Buddhist meet and mingle with local traditions, gratitude is the grammar of the daily life. You don't know how beautiful it is, that sacred vow. How much it says, gratitude. Thank you. All of the faith traditions give us tools to practice gratitude, for they are prescribed in them. They're all told that we are supposed to do that. They give us these tools. They ask us to participate in these processes and practices in all our daily lives. Even our psychologists say gratitude is important. It is important for us. We need it. I have another quote here. This is from Phil Peake. He's another professor, this one of psychology. He says, feeling grateful, compassionate, kind, and forgiving is good for feel good. But acts of gratitude, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness are good for us and for everybody else. Are you with me here?
Yeah.
Right? We're seeing this gratitude and wanting to really get into a deeper place of gratitude. Because we just feel grateful within ourselves and just utilize all these practices of gratitude just for ourselves in that contemplative way and feeling that connection to the divine, and we don't extend it out, we lose that sense of interconnectedness. It's important. Because when I take my gratitude and I then feel grateful for you, then that every gratitude that I give to myself, that I give to you, I also give to the divine, and it's this expanded, lovely, wonderful thing that goes on. Now, the past year has also been an excellent opportunity for us to examine and reflect what is important to all of us. That's been happening. As we're moving out of, hopefully, this pandemic. Throughout the 26 years of serving our community, I've sat with most of you, many of you. There are times when loved ones are passing or sick or ill. There are difficult times on the phone or texts and conversations, always being there for each one. Even having the joy to officiate at some weddings and some upcoming ones as well. To bless babies and be there. I always loved being with Tanya and Eric and watching their children grow up as they did their communion here and did baptisms for each one of them. All of these unique rituals that are specific for each one of your lives to really promote that idea of spirituality as you define it. We've always been able to be that perfect balance between tradition and creativity and your own unique spark, love and light. We've always cared, and we have always been truly grateful to all of you for all that you've done for us. And following the concept of deep spirituality, the understanding of gratitude, I am called to be grateful to the experience of our son Brian's cancer. I am grateful for everyone's support. I get texts in the middle of the day from different one of you. I keep getting support, different phone calls or ways of just a little heart that pops up on my phone that reminds me of that eternal connection. This is what community is all about. That we raise gratitude to another level. That we understand that these trials that we go through in life, that they are transcending us, they are uplifting us, they are carrying us into another level of existence. These are the things that our words of wisdom we're talking about. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. Amen. Is that reminder that when I'm full of gratitude, I am full of love. And what you need from me, I will give to you. There have been many times that we have given our last dime. I remember the time, everybody remembers Luella. Luella was acting president of the gathering longer than anybody else. Living till 93, were they? I'm trying to remember how old they were. But she did not have much at all. Living on Social Security. Who lives on Social Security these days? Basement apartment. Couldn't do any assisted living. That check for $100 came to Gathering Life every month. She was grateful for this organization, and we were there for her for every step of the way. She stepped out of this world and transitioned with dignity and grace and knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that we would be there for her, celebrating with her, and that we still carry her with us. That's what she paid into. That's where her gratitude went. That's what we are all about here as a spiritual community with and for each other. But did anyone hear of the law of familiarity? See, the law of familiarity says that if you are around something long enough, you tend to take it for granted. You tend to be there. Expected to do the things you needed to do. Forgetting that the things that we're asking you to do may be hard, maybe asking you to reach a little deeper, to challenge you to transcend some of your own limitations. The things that we offer as a spiritual home, challenging you. And so, how do you stop that way of taking things for granted? It's simple. You stop, and you start appreciating. Yeah, it's an experience. See, gratitude is about experience, and what we do here is about experience, right? We want you to feel that connection to the divine. I want you to come back to that experience. Not like, oh, it's familiar, I know what you're going to say. That's why we mix up the services once in a while. Haven't been this formal in a while, right? Ooh, podium now. Mixing it up. Remind you to go inside and feel. Stop for a moment. Just feel this sense of appreciation. Gathering light. Of being able to come here and knowing that yesterday, Party and Reverend Molly here, Amy Maroni, set up their music. And early this morning, Phil, this time Joe alone came here and put up the other things. That Melissa's been working hard behind the camera and doing other things and putting them on YouTube so we have them. That Jerry's the backup to Artie all the time and gets all the slack and puts it together. That Reverend New is doing work and really stretching herself to be there to do workshops, to have it. Sat out here in the dark and I forgot to come and open up the door. But she was there. Reverend Evelyn left the house full of paid guests to come here today to do a meditation. Sacrifices people make over and over in this community in different ways to make it happen, to make it really be here for each and every one of you. All of you that have given throughout the years, the wonderful fundraisers and activities that we've done. We've changed the lives of families and children in our local community. I remember the last time we did Betty for Babes and Amy and Cammy were like smothered in all those bedding all over them, and they sat inside a big pile of them. Wonderful things, all the different ways people have come together. I want you to think about that. Come back, move away from that sense of familiarity and come back to a sense of appreciation and understand these gifts. Take a moment, feel the gratitude. Let's go beyond gratitude to love. You know, as we come to the beginning of this holiday season where everybody is giving, and it's the end of the year, we're preparing a budget. Yep. Real life stuff, everybody. We are preparing, we are getting a budget, we are putting together, we are saying now we want to be here, and we're doing this the right way, and we are doing it for each and every one of you. And so we're encouraging our members and families to make a pledge. We've got to figure out what we can do and how we can do it, but we need your help to see that. So I want you to think about that pledge. Gathering of lights, we want to experience a better gathering. Can you imagine that? Better than what we've done? Yes, I can imagine. I think we can do it. In fact, I know we can do it. But we need your help. We need your commitment. We need you to step out. To think about that. To think about what that means for all of you. I have a little sad but true story. We left here one day and we went over to, not everybody who was here, went over to the diner and had some brunch. And you know what? The bill at the brunch was more than what was in the basket at the service. It was heartbreaking for me because of knowing all the effort we put into this, not brunches, eggs. You know, think about that. What is important? What truly matters to all of us? Can you make this pledge? Can you think about that? We want to do things with it. We want to continue to help out people and do gardens and really fix this Zoom and get it right. And do our online better, clearer. Put it out. It's a great word. We can do that. we will do that. So we're going to send you some pledge cards. I want you to take a moment, pray over them, and think about what you can do with those cards. And we're going to have somebody call you up and find out what you can do. Answer any questions, anything you want. It has been my great privilege, honor, and gratitude to be able to serve this community all this time. My heart just keeps breaking open every time I think of it. I think of how wonderful you are, how I keep saying, I don't know how people walk through the difficult things of life without it. Let us move beyond gratitude to love. Let us do thanks with giving. And let us continue to create a world of unity